Hello, dear students. Welcome back. Today we are going to begin with the new chapter, chapter number 7, Cash Book and its types. We have already studied some subsidiary books in the previous chapter. In this chapter, we will study Cash Book, the most important type of subsidiary book. Let us understand the meaning of cash book. As we know, in any business or profession, generally two types of transactions are seen: cash transactions and credit transactions. Cash book is a book of prime entry in which cash and bank transactions are recorded in a chronological order, that is, as they occur. Cash receipts are recorded on the debit side of the cash book and cash payments on the credit side. A balance is struck by deducting total cash payments from total cash receipts to know the cash in hand. Cash transactions in a firm are generally numerous. Therefore, it is convenient to maintain separate cash book. Now let us discuss features of cash book for better understanding of concept of cash book. In cash book, only cash and bank transactions are recorded. It performs both functions as journal and ledger at same time. See, as all cash transactions are recorded for the first time in the cash book, it is therefore a subsidiary book. That means book of original entry. But when a cash book is prepared, cash account in the ledger is not prepared. In this way, cash book represents the cash account and hence becomes the principal book of accounts. Or we can say that cash book serves the purpose of journal entry and cash account both, as cash book is prepared in the form of a ledger accounts. Then next point, cash and check receipts are recorded on the debit side of cash book, while cash and check payments are recorded on the credit side. Then last point, it records only one aspect, that is cash. Now let us discuss advantages of cash book. There are various benefits of maintaining a cash book, like it traces mistakes. The balance of the cash book can be verified by matching it with the actual cash in hand. Thus, mistakes and errors can be easily detected. Then second point, daily record. The cash transactions are recorded promptly in a cash book daily, which helps in maintaining a regular record of the cash receipts and payments. Then the next point, it ascertains receipts and payments. The cash receipts and the payments made in cash on a specific date can be easily determined with the help of cash book. Then the next point, it identifies default. Any default, theft, failure in payment or cash evasion can be easily identified while verifying the cash book balance with the actual cash balance. Then the next point, it determines cash in hand. It provides a clear picture of the remaining balance or cash in hand left with the organization. And the next point, it saves time, cost, and labor. Recording the cash transactions first in a journal and then posting it in the cash account of the ledger is a hefty task. A cash book initiates creating of a single book of accounts and thus saves a lot of time, efforts, and expense incurred while preparing these two separate books. Now let us see types of cash book. According to necessity of any business or profession, cash book can be prepared. There are four types of cash book. First, simple cash book. Second, double column cash book, or we can also call it as two columnar cash book. It can also be of three types. First, cash and discount columnar. Second, cash and bank columnar. Third, bank and discount columnar. Then third type is three columnar cash book, or we can also call it as triple column cash book. That is cash, discount and bank columnar cash book. Then fourth one is petty cash book. Petty cash book is kept for keeping a record for the payment of small expenses. We will understand it one by one with example. Now let us see format of simple cash book. So here is the format of simple cash book. Here we have to prepare 10 columns, as you can see, where first 5 columns are of receipt side or debit side. In cash book, cash column is considered as real account. Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. This rule is applied. Therefore, when the cash is received, it is recorded on the debit side of the cash book and following particulars are mentioned along with it. Here, first column will be for date. In this column, the date on which cash is received, it is chronologically recorded. Then second column is of particular. In bracket, we can also write receipt or income. In this column, the ledger account other than cash account of the transaction due to which the cash is received is shown. It means, as per the journal entry, the account which is credited is shown here. Then third column is of receipt number. When the cash is received in the business, a receipt is given to the payer against it. If cash is received on account of cash sales, then cash memo is given. The number of such receipts or cash memo is written in this column. Then fourth column is of LF number. The page number of the ledger on which the account is credited is recorded in this column. Then fifth column is of amount. The amount received is recorded in this column. Now, next 5 columns are of payment side or credit side. According to rule, for real accounts, when cash goes out, it is recorded on the credit side of the cash book. The following particulars are mentioned in it. Here, first column will be of date again. In this column, the date on which the cash is paid is chronologically recorded. The next column is of particulars. In bracket, we can also write payments. In this column, the ledger account other than cash account of the transactions due to which the cash goes out is shown. It means, as per the journal entry, the account which is debited is shown here. Then third column is of voucher number. When the cash is paid, the payee issues a receipt of cash received or cash memo of cash purchase. The number of such receipt or cash memo or the number given by us to it is written in this column. Then fourth column will be of LF number. Here, the page number of the ledger on which the account is debited is recorded in this column. Then fifth column is of amount. In this column, the amount paid or the cash given away is recorded. So this is the format of simple cash book. It is very simple. So, dear students, just go through the video. In the next session, we will learn how transactions are recorded in the cash book. Thank you very much.